Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm super excited for this reading. We are going to be looking at if your person, the person on your mind, will be reaching out to you. And this is for any situation where, let's say, you guys are in no contact or you're just in a separation and a break. We're just going to be looking at if the person on your mind will be reaching out to you. And so what I suggest today is to just right now settle into the energy, think about your person, and whichever pile you are drawn to the most, that will be the reading. So this will be pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. You can look in the description down below for the timestamps and just choose the pile that you are most drawn to. But I will just give you guys a closer look up at the crystals for each pile, because you can either be drawn to the deck itself or the crystal that I put on top. So for pile number 1, we have this clear quartz pyramid on top and the Crystal Visions Tarot. For pile number 2, we have this Amethyst cluster on top and the Tarot in Wonderland deck. And for pile number 3, we have this Tiger's Eye crystal and the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. So guys, you can pause the video and just take some time to feel into whichever pile you feel most drawn to. You can, when you've decided, go into the description box and choose the pile that you feel most drawn to. But without further ado, I will be going into pile number 1. Bye! Hi there, pile number 1. So if you chose the Crystal Visions Tarot or this clear quartz pyramid, then this is going to be a reading on if your person is going to be reaching out to you. So we're just going to put the tarot to the side because we're going to first be looking at the oracle cards that I've shuffled for you already off camera. So we're just first going to do an energy check-in. So this is just to see if this is indeed your pile. Also, by the way, sorry for the sun. I'm filming this midday, so anyway, but I am going to just get a look into first your energy towards this person. We're going to look at your person's energy, the person that's on your mind, obviously. We're going to be looking at their energy towards you, and we're going to be looking at the energy of the connection. And obviously this is just going to let you know if this is indeed your pile. If this sounds like you or your person and the energy of the connection, then you found your pile. If not, then I would suggest either choosing another pile, or maybe there are just no messages for you today, but we'll get into it and see. So first we're going to start with your energy. So for your energy, we have unicorn. We have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. We have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. We have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. And then we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I'm just going to put these, right here. Okay, bear with me. And then finally we have, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now for your person and their energy towards you, we have eagle. I'm sorry, by the way, if it goes out of focus sometimes. I'll try my best to keep it in focus, but obviously not much you can do sometimes. So we have heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. We have the sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. We have axe, break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. We have soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. And finally, for your person, we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay. Just make sure you guys can see all of them. Yeah, perfect. And then for the energy of the connection, we have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. We have portal. Infinite mind, awakening consciousness. And then finally, there is no room on the table for this one, but we have purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So I'll just move this down, I guess, or I'll move this actually. Oh boy. So wow, okay, this is an interesting dynamic. We're gonna get into it, but first, let me just make sure everything can be seen. I guess we can put this here. It's awkward. Okay, I guess this works. I know it's under here, health. So anyway, guys, wow. So I guess we'll start with your energy, and you're being represented as the unicorn. I feel like at this time, well, first I just want to say that you might be here more looking for answers than actually being invested in the answer, if that makes sense. I feel like, I mean, obviously there is a part of you, if you are here, that is curious, and with looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and also the watching, looking, stalking, you're definitely missing this person. This person has definitely been on your mind, and someone that you can't stop thinking about, someone that's constantly kind of coming up in your mind. You're thinking about them. You might even be having dreams about them, because what I'm seeing is you are someone that is very intuitive, very in touch with your feelings, very in touch with just your divinity. You might even practice it as well. You know, you may do tarot even. You might practice meditation. But what I'm seeing here is that you're very in tune with your spirit and your soul. And what I'm seeing is this person is someone that you have a lot of love for, but at the same time, and someone that you can't seem to stop thinking about, but I'm seeing that you're pretty much not moved on, but I feel like you've come to terms with the fact that either this person or this connection or both, it's just not working out for you. And I feel like you're slowly but surely coming to terms with the fact that there is more to life than a connection with this person. You might in the past have really glorified this person or put them up on a pedestal and, you know, was kind of hoping and praying that things would work out with this person, but I feel like things ended very abruptly with this person. I'm seeing, we'll get into your person a bit later, but from what I'm seeing is I think things ended very abruptly with this person, and it required you to obviously be alone and spend time with yourself. And I really feel like the breakup with this person really connected you more with yourself, more with your divinity, more with your intuition. It really allowed you to go inward and think about what you want for once. I mean, I feel like, and maybe not for once, but I think finally you are starting to figure out who you really are. I feel like you are right now, just, I mean, yeah, you might be missing this person, but I do feel like you are moving on with your life, and you have that intuition and that, you know, just sense of, I'm not gonna feel held back by this person, whether, you know, and it's very confusing, I know, when sometimes people, you know, ghost, or they just leave you without answers. They just cut all communication sometimes, and it can be very confusing because you're thinking, well, what did I do wrong? Is it something I did, or is it just this person is going through something? And I feel like for a while that may have held you back, and you may have been ruminating over what happened and maybe what you did wrong, or what happened, what went wrong with the connection. But I just feel like you're at a point now where you kind of realize that you can't just sit around and think about this person and watch your life just waste away. So I do feel like you are getting out there, you are dating, you are, you know, seeing other people, and I don't think that's stopping you or holding you back just because this person can't get their act together, for lack of better words. But I do feel like you might be focusing a bit more on your career than you once were. I feel like maybe the connection with this person, or just in general, it might be a pattern where you might get into a connection and your career and finances sort of fall to the wayside. And I feel like now you're at this place where you're starting to really feel good about yourself. I feel like even though you have all of these questions in your mind and you really do miss this person, you really do have a certain love for them. But I do feel like at the same time you're sort of recognizing and you're sort of seeing the truth, is what I'm getting. Even though you are feeling a certain way, you're not allowing your feelings to kind of cloud over the truth of the situation. And I think that might be a bit hard to come to terms with. But at the same time, okay, so let's just get into your person. So your person is being represented by the eagle, and what this tells me is this person is very strong, is very intimidating, knows what they want, goes after what they want, and sort of lets nothing get in the way. And sometimes that could be great, but it could also be a shadow aspect of a person where they will stop at nothing to get what they want, and they're sort of self-centered in that way. I do feel like this person cut all communication with you. Either they ghosted you, or you guys had gotten to an argument and it made this person go into their shell and focus on themselves and turn their back to you. And if we're looking at just, you know, both you and this person, you kind of have your backs turned to each other. You know, you're looking one way and this eagle's looking the other way. And I do feel like you both are focused on yourself right now, regardless of how much you both miss each other, because I do see with this heart with the key, and obviously the soulmate and true love cards, that this person, I feel like, is realizing through their time alone that they actually do miss you, and that they're sort of reminiscing on what they did wrong and their patterns toward the situation and how their behavior has impacted and maybe even hurt this connection. I feel like this person regrets the way that they went about this situation. So I feel like, obviously, you guys are no contact. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. So you guys are either, this is a no contact or in separation. And I feel like it was because of this person. Not, obviously, both people always play a role in an outcome, but at the same time, I do feel like it was this person that ran away from the situation and from the connection and from the energy of the connection with purpose here and health and portal, you know, awakening consciousness. I do feel like this was necessary to catapult you both into into healing in your own way. I feel like for you, the unicorn person, I'll just call it, I feel like for you, it was a way for you to focus on yourself. I think it was a way of maybe the universe or whatever telling you that, hey, I mean, when you focus too much on one person, on one situation, it's never good. You need to be balanced in your approach. And for this person, I feel like the way that they handle conflict, the way that they handle something that's overwhelming or, you know, feelings, is that in the past they used to run, because I do feel like in the past this person was hurt very deeply, either, you know, childhood trauma or a really bad breakup or both. And I feel like this person has developed their defense mechanism is to run away and to abandon the other person before the other person abandons them. I do think that this person was scared of how they feel for you. I think this person is scared of the very true, deep feelings that this person has for you. I think that in the past it has worked for them to just be distant and work on themselves. This person could be very prominent in their career, I'm getting. This person could have a very prestigious title, I'm getting. This person could also be older than you, but what I'm mainly getting is I feel like for the longest time, this person has dealt with their emotions by running, by focusing on work, by, you know, just doing what they have to do. And I feel like they have mainly entertained casual relationships or relationships that didn't require that they get really too deep. I think that this person was always very comfortable with keeping people at arm's length, and I feel like this person is definitely realizing now how detrimental that defense mechanism is towards not just themselves but to the people around them. And I think that they are realizing now that they don't want to live this way. I think they're realizing now how their behavior impacts not just them but the people around them. And I feel like this person is coming to terms with the fact that they don't want to live this way anymore. I feel like this separation, although it might have sucked to not have any answers or to be separated or to just not be in contact with this person, I just feel like it was also necessary for both of you to come to terms with yourself, is what I'm getting. But then with this unrequited love here, I feel like you, pile one, are sort of realizing that you deserve more, that, you know, if someone is not willing to reciprocate your love, your affection, your commitment, then you realize that it can't work. And it takes two people to be in a healthy, loving connection. And I feel like that's what you're more focused on yourself now, which is great. I love that for you. And I feel like, and also I'm just noticing, which is really interesting, is, you know, you are turning your back towards this unrequited love and you're focusing on the things that you let fall to the wayside in the past or because of this relationship or both. You are focusing on the things that are going to bring you stability and joy and abundance, and you are having fun, you're experimenting, you're exploring. And even though you miss this person, I mean, those two truths can live together. You can miss a person and long to hear from them, and you can miss somebody but still know that they're not right for you. And I just feel like, you know, we don't let ourselves exist in two truths. I mean, you can also miss a person and know that they're not right for you, and both of those truths can live together. And it's very confusing because we are told that situations have to be black or white. You know, if you miss this person, that means that you have to text them. If you miss this person, that means that, you know, you have to be together. But I think that you're finally coming to terms with yourself and really learning how to love yourself and learning that you can love your life without somebody else in it. And I think that's beautiful. I think that you're really opening up to yourself, your gifts, because I do feel like a strong spiritual gift that you have. And yeah, just know that it's okay to miss this person. And this person, I feel like, is sort of realizing the error of their ways. And so if that resonates, guys, then let's actually get into if this person will reach out. So we're gonna get into the tarot now and find out. Oh, here we go. Sometimes it comes out of focus. So yeah, we're just gonna put these off to the side. There we go. Well, anyway. Okay guys, so we're gonna get into the tarot now. Let me just put this back into focus. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So now let's ask the question. All right, Spirit. So for pile number one's person, will this person reach out to pile one? One more shuffle. Pile number one's person, Spirit. Will pile number one's person be reaching out to them? Will pile number one's person be reaching out to them? Yes. So definitely your person will be reaching out to you. Let me just, I'm feeling called to get just a few more cards. But there is a direct message that's coming through. Let me just get a few more cards. So, Spirit, will pile one's person be reaching out to pile number one? Yeah, I mean, it's very clear. Absolutely. They will be reaching out. And honestly, very soon. Just get one more card. Spirit, will pile number one's person be reaching out to pile one? Let's not get all of those cards, so let's get one more card. Pile one's, oh, there we go. Yeah, and okay, so those two came out together, so we're gonna put those together. So, I mean, to answer the question, guys, yes, absolutely, this person will be reaching out, and it will definitely be very, very soon. This card in the middle I'm taking as the timing card. This also represents communication. This person I'm getting could also be stalking your social media. I feel like this person is definitely looking at what you're up to. They're, if not watching your stories, then having like a fake account. And because this card also, the Page of Swords, it also talks about like spying. And if this person isn't directly watching your stories or watching your feed or whatever, then they're definitely either, I'm getting the message of like watching it from like a family member's Instagram or like a friend's Instagram or just a fake account. But this person is definitely keeping an eye on you. This person wants to communicate with you. I feel like this person wants to talk about where they went wrong. I think this person is very hurt, not just that you're not in their life, but I think very hurt by the way that they've treated you. I think they're very disappointed and they know that what they did was wrong. I think whatever they did, whether it was ghosting, just, you know, got into a fight, but I do feel like it was ghosting or like the silent treatment. And I'm getting the direct message also that this person will reach out when you are just focused on yourself, when you are, you know, not even focused on this person. So, I mean, my advice would just be, you're doing great, first of all. I think that it takes a lot of maturity to miss somebody, to really just be hurt by somebody, and to put that into perspective and focus on yourself and say, hey, yes, like I do miss this person, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let this stop me. And I love that for you, pile one. I think that, you know, you also need to ask yourself, does this person even deserve you? I mean, yeah, I do agree that a lot of people learn from their mistakes, and my advice to you, pile one, is just to make sure that this person is not playing games this time around. Straight up, has this person learned their lesson? Is this person mature enough to, you know, if you are even open to it? I mean, if you're not, then, you know, all the better for you. But, you know, what Spirit is telling me is just make sure that it just feels right to you. And I feel like you know what you're doing in that department, because I feel like you are very in tune with your intuition and very in tune with how you feel. So that shouldn't be a problem at all for you. But just listen to how you're feeling, and if this person comes back around and it just doesn't feel right, or it feels like you aren't really on the same page anymore, then that's okay too. I mean, it can be hard a lot of the times when somebody leaves our life, you know, when they come back, it sort of feels like that familiarity is what we're all addicted to, all crave to. But honestly, I feel like what Spirit is telling me is you're doing great. So if this person can't be on the same page as you, you really don't need this person. But I do see that absolutely they are going to reach out, and very soon. This person feels like also, I'm just getting this message that they've lost an opportunity with you. I feel like this person definitely feels like they have lost out on an opportunity to have something real with you. And I think, you know, it's great that at the same time, you know, somebody realizes, but at the same time, you know, you just kind of have to be cautious with this, because if this person only realizes this when you're not around or when they have to hurt you, if this person can only realize this when they've made a mistake, then is it always going to take a mistake for them to realize the error of their ways and realize how wonderful you are? Will you always have to be away from this person to realize how much for them to realize how much they miss you? So, you know, it's kind of like, I mean, pile one, I feel like I just want to end it on this. You are doing amazing, and you're doing amazing, sweetie. And yes, this person, to answer your question, will definitely be reaching out very soon is what I'm getting. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, pile one. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you like this reading, if it resonated with you in any way, please hit the like button, comment down below if it resonated, tell me what resonated, and yeah, I mean, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next reading. Definitely subscribe so you don't miss any of my future readings, because I have so much more readings coming out for you guys. Hi there, pile two. So if you chose the Tarot in Wonderland deck or this Amethyst cluster, then this is going to be your reading on, will the person on your mind reach out to you? Now, I'm just going to put the tarot off to the side because I have some oracle cards to get into first. By the way, I apologize for the sun. It's very, I don't know, I live in London, for those of you who know, so the sun comes and goes, so my apologies for this. You can't control the weather, but we are here today to find out if the person on your mind will be reaching out to you. So first, off camera, I shuffled some oracle cards, and this is just gonna give an idea into what is going on in the connection right now. So we're going to look at your energy towards your person or the person on your mind. We're going to be looking at the person on your mind's energy towards you, and we're going to be looking at the energy of the connection. And this should just give you an idea of whether this is your pile. So let's get right into it. So to start off, for your energy, we have Dragonfly. By the way, sorry guys if it focuses in and out sometimes, my apologies. So for you, your energy towards your person, we also have breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. We have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. We have not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. We also have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm just gonna make sure everything is basically OCD friendly. And then finally, for your energy, we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Now, for your person's energy, we have the mouse. We have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. We have hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. We have coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. And we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. You just put your stone off to the side here. It's kind of in the way. Okay, and then for the energy of the connection, we have loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. We have precognition, psychic ability, future vision. And then this card that doesn't really fit anywhere, we have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. I'll just put that on top there. So, pile number 2. So, what I'm seeing here, this is a very complex sort of connection. I think there are a lot of emotions at play, a lot of things going on. So we're gonna start off with you. So for the dragonfly, you're being represented by the dragonfly, I should say. And I feel like what I'm getting is that you're very up in your head about the situation. I do feel like this situation is playing a lot on your mental space, and what I mean by that is I feel like it's sort of all you can think about right now. I don't think this situation ended in either a ghosting or just a straight up cut off all communication from one person or the other. If it did happen like that, I do feel like it's for a select few of you. I do feel like this is more of a situation of you both sort of realized things about each other and where you were currently. And I feel like it was you. For those of you who resonate with this, let me know. But I do feel like it was you who not broke things off, but sort of pressed pause on the connection, I should say. I do feel like you weren't getting enough in this connection. I do feel like there were times where you would let this person know how you feel, sort of ask this person, you know, how they feel. Maybe even just asking where this connection is going. And I do feel like you never truly got a straight answer from this person. And we'll get to your person's energy in a bit, but what I'm seeing is this connection sort of gave you a lot more questions. I feel like the more that you went down the road with this person, the more feelings you got, but also the more questions you got from this person. And I do feel like you do feel very strongly for this person. I do feel like you think that there is an actual shot with this person to create something, but at the same time, I do feel like you're also frustrated. You don't really know where you stand with this person. You don't feel like your needs are being met. You don't feel like this person is reciprocating the way that you would like. And so I feel like right now you're sort of in this energy of just, what do I do? I mean, how do I move forward? I have so many questions that I just feel like I'm not getting answers to. And if we just move to your person, so this person is being represented by the mouth. And it actually couldn't be, I mean, I do feel like in many ways, you guys are very similar when it comes to, you know, I mean, I am hearing anxiety. You guys could have that in common, where a lot of you're very active in the mind, but I do feel like this person can be a little bit more grounded, but at the same time very scattered as well. And I'm getting the energy of just not fully knowing what they want. I am getting the energy of this person not fully knowing what they want out of life, and not even just out of life, but I mean, obviously in this connection as well. And I do feel like this person right now, I mean, if you are sensitive towards this connection or the answers that I might give, I would honestly say to watch this at a time where you might be a little bit less sensitive, because I'm just the type of person to keep it real. And I am feeling like this person is sort of entertaining other people right now, and not in a space right now where they know exactly what they want. I feel like this person is kind of, I'm getting this vision of like a bee just going from flower to flower, kind of testing out, is this, you know, and I mean, it's kind of, honestly, what I'm feeling is this person doesn't even know what they want. And I feel like they do have strong feelings for you. I do feel like this person, it's not lost on them, the value that you bring and how beautiful of a person you are. And I do feel like this person doesn't want you completely out of their life. I do feel like this person, if anything, wants a friendship with you, because they do see that you bring a lot of value into their life, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of laughter, good conversation, and they just see you as a nice, good person. And I feel like right now this person is just not in the headspace to really get into something more serious. I feel like this person right now is just focused on themselves, and they're just focused on what's right in front of them. And this person does seem very just scattered. This person's energy is scattered. I'm feeling with the energy of the connection that, I mean, both parties are lonely in their own way. I feel like on one hand, this person doesn't know what they want. They are searching for what they want, and this can leave someone feeling very burnt out, very lonely, going from one person to the next, going from one situation to one experience to constantly never being satisfied in their current situation can feel very lonely. And then on the other hand, with you, I feel like, pile number one, I feel like having feelings for someone and really being invested in someone and not having those feelings be reciprocated, not having the energy be reciprocated, is also very lonely. So I feel like both of you guys are in a place right now where you don't truly feel connected with each other. I do feel like there is not a lot of communicate. Obviously this is separation reading, but I do feel like what is missing in this connection is true, honest communication and conversation. I do feel like this person wants that. I do feel like this person wants to, I'm hearing a truce. So you might have cut off this connection. You might have, gotten upset maybe at this person's, I don't know, wishy-washiness is what I'm getting, and you have every right to be at the same time, also, you can't control someone else as much as that is hurtful when somebody won't reciprocate, or when somebody is just not, it's just a very frustrating situation. So I definitely understand how you might feel, pile two. Did I say pile one? Did I call you guys pile one? I'm so sorry, guys. If I did, I'm sorry. Pile two. If not, then just ignore me. But I do feel like if this does sound like your person, I mean, the gist of what I'm getting is just that this person is not sure of what they want right now. They are sort of, the message that I'm getting is that they sort of see love and relationships sort of like a game right now. I feel like they are more focused on themselves and getting ahead, and I do feel like this person might be filling their empty void with people and sex and situations and experiences and going out, and they're sort of seeing it kind of like a game, and it's kind of sad to read that, because I do feel like this person is craving connection and craving something deeper, but I feel like for right now, what I'm hearing is they just don't have the capacity for something deeper. And I just feel like right now this person is in a very surface level mindset. And I do feel like you care about this person a lot, and you do want to pursue things with this person. You do care about them. You have a strong love for this person, and this person does have a strong love for you. I don't want that to be lost in translation. This person really does see potential in you, but at the same time, I do feel like, and this is just a message that I'm getting right now, this person does feel like you focus on them more than you focus on yourself. And that might be true, that might not be true. Their opinion doesn't have to dictate how you feel about yourself, but obviously you would know better than anyone. And I feel like, I don't want to surround it around how this person feels about you, because I just don't feel like it's totally right for, don't feel like you have to place your worth on what this person thinks about you. But I really am getting that there's like a unbalanced power dynamic going on here. And okay, so if that does resonate, pile two, let's just get into if this person will reach out to you. sun is ridiculous. I mean, living in London, it's just, you never know what you're gonna get. You've probably seen the sun come and go like 50 times, but anyway. And honestly, that might even be a message of how the connection is between you. I mean, for pile number one, the sun definitely wasn't like coming and going this often. I do feel like this person can be very wishy-washy, is what I'm getting. So let me put your stone here. So let's see, pile number two. I'm sorry, they have to just be straight. Okay, so for pile number two, Spirit, let's see how, so will pile two's person reach out to pile two? Let's get an answer for them, Spirit. Will pile two's person reach out to pile two? Give it one more good shuffle. Okay. Alright, Spirit. Let's see. Will pile two's person reach out to pile two? Will pile two's person reach out to pile two? Will pile two's person reach out to pile two? Honestly, I'm getting the message to stop shuffling and to just go with these two cards. And I actually got that message when I started shuffling, and I feel like that's also a message. I feel like maybe it's time that you actually see this person's inaction as a message itself, because what I'm getting is, well, to answer the question of will this person reach out, the answer is no, but more importantly, this person, and I try to stay as unbiased as possible, pile two, but I do not like this person's energy towards you. I feel like this person is very calculating, and I feel like this person is holding back solely because they know that you won't ever truly let them go. That they feel like, I feel like they're just waiting for you to reach out, waiting for you to come back. And I feel like this person is sort of a taker. And when it comes to this connection, maybe not just when it comes to this connection, but also in life, or just and this is not reflective of, you know, I'm not putting this person down, but this is just the energy that this person is in right now. And I do feel like this person is going to hold back. I'm getting the strong message that this person is going to hold back their feelings for you, and is going to hold back, sorry, not their feelings for you, they're going to hold back communication from you on purpose to be spiteful. And this person, I'm getting the message that they just, it's a game for them. I feel like they're just not in a space right now to feel anything more than surface level. And if you would reach out to them, their only thought, their only energy towards you would be, how can I use this person? Which is so not nice. And so pile two, I would just say be careful, because this person doesn't really seem to have your best interest at heart. I feel like at this point in time, I mean, they're just not it. I feel like I don't like this energy of withholding. It just feels like withholding energy on purpose, withholding energy to hurt, withholding energy, but also not saying no either. So you know those kind of people that just sort of breadcrumb you. I feel like that's what this person is doing. They will just give you a little bit, just enough to make you chase them. And I just feel like this person needs that attention and needs that validation from people chasing them. And that's not something that, I mean, I try to, like I said, I try to stay as unbiased as possible, but at the same time, is that really the kind of energy that you want to entertain? I feel like this person, I'm getting just the strong message that this person will keep breadcrumbing you until you stop taking the breadcrumbs. And that just means like this person will give you a little bit of attention here. They'll reply to your messages, but they won't really give you any more. They might even, agree to meet up to see you, but they don't have the truest intentions with you. They don't have good intentions with you. I think this person just is concerned about what they can get from you, which is honestly not nice at all, and not something that I feel you want for yourself. But of course, again, it's up to you, pile 2, what you want to do with the situation. But I feel like this person won't communicate with you unless you do first. And even if you guys are communicating, it's going to be very one-sided. It's going to be, what are you offering me? That's the kind of energy that they're in right now. And honestly, I'm feeling called to just get some advice for you, pile 2. So give me a second. I'm gonna get my deck here. Don't tell pile 1. I didn't do this for them, but I feel called to just get some advice for you, pile 2. I'm sorry, it's out of focus. Hello. Thank you. Okay. For pile number 2, Spirit, let's get some advice. What advice do you have for pile number 2, Spirit? Okay, so we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Any more advice, Spirit? Pile number 2. And we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And under the deck, the bottom of the deck, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So yeah, this is a direct message to just, I'm hearing, just forget about this person. Honestly, you have so much abundance in your life in terms of the people that love you. I'm getting that you have a good support system, and even if it's like you don't need quantity, it's all about quality, and you have really good friends and family by your side that are ready to support you. I feel like maybe just opening up to those friends and people in your life that really do love you and care about you. And you'll find that, at the bottom of the deck, worth waiting for. I feel like it's worth waiting for, to hold out for someone that you truly feel connected with, someone that you truly feel like you can be yourself around them, like you're not being a burden to somebody. I mean, you deserve all the love, pile 2, and you deserve somebody that is willing to hold space for you, because you're not asking for too much. You're not asking for too much when you want someone to just reciprocate, when you want the same energy that you're giving. And I can see that you have a beautiful spirit, pile 2. You are someone that is very funny, I can see, very playful, and Spirit is just asking you to reconnect with that playfulness, reconnect with you know, the friends and the love that you already have into your life. And you don't need anybody that is not willing to give you the love that you deserve. And so those are all the messages that I have for you, pile 2. I loved doing this reading for you. So if it resonated with you, please comment down below. Please like this video, and I will definitely see you next time because I have so many more readings that will be coming out for you. But subscribe to the channel so you never miss any of them. And pile 2, I will see you on the next video. Bye! Hi there, pile number 3. So if you guys chose the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot or this Tiger's Eye crystal, then this is going to be your reading, all about if your person will reach out to you. So we're going to put the tarot off to the side for now, and we're actually going to be just looking at the energy of this connection just to see if this is indeed your pile. So we are going to be taking a look at what your energy is like towards your person, the person on your mind. We're going to be looking at the energy of your person towards you, and then we're going to be looking at the energy of the connection. So this is obviously just to see if this is indeed your pile, if this resonates, if this sounds like the energy that you guys are in. Then we will later be getting into the tarot portion of the reading, where we'll be looking at if this person will reach out to you. So let's just get right into it, pile 3. So for your energy, you are being represented by the Lamb. We also have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. We have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. By the way, if you ever hear any noise in the background, I'm living with a few roommates. I cannot afford London rent by myself, so my apologies in advance. So also for your energy, we have Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. We also have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. So for your person's energy, we have, and they actually got 2 of these cards. So we have mouse. So they're being represented by the mouse and fish. For your person's energy, we also have coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship, addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. We also have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. And then we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And then for the energy of the connection, we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. We have twin flames. Wow, it got super sunny. Sorry guys, London weather is just ups and downs. But we have twin flames, soul partner, eternal connection. And then finally, the card that won't fit on the table, we have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So I'll just put that under here for now because I feel like this deserves to be on top. So, pile number 3. I feel like this connection is a very beautiful connection. Let me just say that right off the bat. I feel like you could have been in a relation. It's very possible. With the other piles, I feel like they were more situationships. But I do feel like this person you either were or still are in a connection with them, an actual relationship, a committed relationship. But I do feel like, of course, I mean, since this is a no contact separation reading, obviously you guys aren't talking right now, but I do feel like I am getting the feeling like you guys are in something committed, whether that be a relationship or married, and you are just in a separation right now. So to start off with your energy, you're being represented by the Lamb. And what I'm just feeling with this intuitively is that you have a very beautiful and soft energy. I do feel like you have so much love for the person on your mind. You have so much love towards this person. And I do feel like this person and this relationship is one that you've just feel at home with. I do feel like there's a very, very strong connection between the two of you. But I do feel like there has been a situation that has obviously, I mean, required you to take a step back is what I'm getting. I feel like, you know, in the other piles, it was mixed. I mean, it was either the person or it was either the person that was asking about the other person or their person who cut things off. But I do feel like, and if this is your pile, I do feel like it was you that made the decision to take a step back, to reevaluate. And I feel like the reason for that lies with this person. So I was going to hold off on talking about your person, but I do feel like it's necessary to sort of talk about the energy that they're in right now, because what I am seeing is that your person is somebody that loves adventure, loves to always be moving, loves, you know, new experiences, always loves to keep it moving. I feel like your person is the type to really love the finer things in life. I feel like not just the finer things in life, but I just do feel like your person could be either a water sign or an earth sign. So that is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Those could be their signs, totally not mandatory for them to have any of those signs. But what I am feeling is that your person they sort of are lacking stability right now in their life, and I do feel like part of that could be because of an addiction of some sort. So whether that's an addiction to the actual relationship, an addiction to sex, an addiction to money, an addiction to gambling, any kind of addiction, and it's come to a point where it was affecting this person's day-to-day life. I do feel like also this person could have is just in a very unstable point in their life right now. I do feel like right now this person is sort of unhappy with their situation, and I feel like they are searching for the answer outside of themselves. So I do feel like ultimately this might have been why the connection had to be put on pause, because I do feel like, I mean, for some of you, you could have totally broken up with this person and you're sort of wondering if they're going to reach out. I do definitely feel like this person wants to talk. I do definitely feel like this person heavily misses you, and they're sort of wondering how things became so messed up. I feel like this is a situation that sort of gradually happened over time, but I do feel that ultimately, I mean, no two people are perfect, but I do feel like the reason why the separation happened to begin with was because of this person's actions, this person's behavior, specifically very, I'm getting reckless behavior. I do feel like something in their life, some focus in their life became too unbalanced, to the point where you were no longer feeling fulfilled by this person. I feel like part of you might have even felt like you were being replaced by this other addiction in their life. I do feel like you have so much love for this person. I feel like you're not giving up hope on this person, but I do feel like part of you recognize that you do need to take a step back for this person to really come to terms with their actions, their behavior themselves. I do just feel like you're very balanced in terms of the way that you're looking at this connection. I do feel like, I mean, for the energy of the connection, we have love, twin flames, and imagination. I feel like what I'm feeling is that this relationship has reached a plateau, and both people are no longer happy in the current situation. I do feel like all of this is happening right now, no matter what you guys are going through with this person. I do feel like all of it is for a purpose, for both of you, either one or both of you, to evolve and to grow. And I do feel like there is tremendous possibility for a future together. I just need to get that right out of the way. I do feel like both of you guys have an immense care and love for each other. I do feel like this person, they have a desire to create something new with you, a new dynamic. I feel like maybe this person's needs weren't being met in a certain way, whatever that could be. You would know best, of course, but I do feel like this person is craving a new way of living with you, a new relationship. Not any relationships outside of you. I do feel like this person actually deeply does care for you and wants things to work between you, but I also feel like they are craving a change in the way that you guys go about this relationship. They might, honestly, I'm getting like, I don't know, alcoholism, maybe like gambling issues, drinking. I'm heavily getting like the alcoholism vibe. So maybe this person was abusing, substances, alcohol, maybe just participating too much in gambling, and it was starting to really affect your life at home. And I feel like you, pile 3, are sort of having to transcend all of this, and as painful as it may be for you right now, as hard as it may be to both be in this kind of unbalanced place in your life right now, I do feel like this is also an opportunity to come together to talk about things and to really get on the same page. I do feel like this person really does miss you a lot, and they are confused about how to proceed and how to move forward. I do feel like out of the two, I do feel like you're the more grounded, more calm, stable energy in this relationship. You might just be more of the voice of reason, the more practical kind of person in this relationship, whereas this person may be more scattered, more free-spirited, and maybe just that. Maybe it's just an addiction to always wanting the next thing, always never totally being satisfied. You know, that could also be an addiction. Just being addicted to the next thing, and being addicted to pleasure, being addicted to, you know, whatever is being fixated on too much is an addiction. So I do feel like this person has been reflecting on the ways that they have let this connection fizzle out. I feel like, not fizzle out, but I just feel like they are really reflecting on the ways that they have contributed to the pain, both in this relationship and to you. And I feel like for most people that resonate with this reading, pile 3, that you were the one to finally just put your foot down and say, you know, I can't continue living like this and accepting this kind of energy. I do deserve more, and we deserve more. And I feel like you guys at the end of the day are destined to not only be together, but to overcome this, whether that is overcoming it separately or together. I do feel like both of you do want to work things out and come to a conclusion where you guys can work things out and get on the same page and be together. But I do feel like a conversation obviously needs to be had, but one that's honest, one that is just looking at the reality of things and really just being honest with each other about how you would like to move forward, the things that you need to see from not just the other person, but in the connection. What would you like to change? What would you like to be different? I feel like just an honest conversation of where you guys are at right now, what brought you to this place, and the best way for the both of you to move forward. So if that resonated, pile 3, then we're gonna get into whether your person will be reaching out to you. So we're going to be looking at the tarot right now, and we're going to just be asking Spirit if this person will be reaching out to you. So we're going to be using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. So Spirit, for pile number 3, will pile number 3's person be reaching out to pile number 3? Will pile 3's person reach out to pile number 3? Okay, so we have the 4 of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the 2 of Swords. Interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups. So, pile 3. What I'm getting, what I'm feeling is this person definitely wants to reach out to you, but I do feel like they're holding back. They're severely holding back from reaching out to you. And I'm just getting I'm hearing the fear of saying something wrong, the fear of not saying the right thing. I feel like deep down this person, and they will reach out. So, I mean, to answer your question, pile 3, yes, this person will reach out. But in terms of how long that's going to take, really does depend on each different scenario. And so I'm seeing that the main reason why this person is holding back from reaching out, is holding back from having a conversation with you, is because they are scared of saying the wrong thing. They feel like not saying anything at all is better than saying the wrong thing, because they are very scared of losing this connection. I don't think they can see their future without you, is what I'm feeling intuitively. So I feel like, yes, this person will reach out, but it's going to depend on how quickly they can get out of their head and listen to what their heart has to say. Because I feel like this person is sort of just very much just throwing themselves a pity party, if I'm being honest. They are, and I'm not laughing at all, but they are sort of just wallowing in their sadness and their pain, in the pain of, you know, being in separation with you, and they're not really seeing the opportunity right now to renew this connection and get out of this energy. So pile number 3, this person is going to reach out to you, but right now they're just sort of in the energy, and again, I'm not laughing, but it does really feel like they are holding a pity party. But as I'm seeing with the Fool underneath and the Knight of Cups, this person will reach out. They know they're going to reach out, but I feel like they just need some time to sort of be in their feelings. But this person will eventually have this, I'm hearing like an F it moment, where this person's just like, you know what, I missed my pile number 3, so I'm going to reach out. And I feel like this person is going to think about what they want to say a lot before they do reach out. I don't think they're just going to come out right and say it, but this person really does honestly love you a lot. And they really do care about this connection, and they do want it to work out. But they are having some mental blocks right now in just having trouble getting out of their head. And so I just feel like once this person, I'm getting, honestly, a mixed timelines. I can see 1 to 4 weeks is what I'm intuitively feeling, because it honestly does depend on how long it will take this person to get out of their head to just communicate. I mean, just tap into their heart and just communicate with you. So pile 3, yes, 100% this person will communicate. It's just a matter of time. Honestly, it's up to you whether you want to initiate this, but I do feel like, of course, if you did end things because of the behavior of this person, I do feel like it is up to this person to kind of prove themselves and, you know, prove that they're in a different energy, and one that is going to support the relationship and not just one or the other. But yeah, pile 3, that's all of the messages I have for you. Your person will contact you eventually. It is all dependent on this person and, yeah, how quickly they can get out of this energy of holding back. But those are all the messages I have for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for being here. I enjoyed reading for you, and don't forget to subscribe, because I have so many future readings coming out for you and you don't want to miss them. So like this video if this resonated, comment down below if this resonated, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!